Okay, guys, for some reason, I don't know why, but the intro didn't record in fully, so keep that in context when you're watching the intro of this podcast, but I'll quickly introduce it now, where Ethan was supposed to introduce it, and of course, this is the time where it doesn't work for him. Go figure. But anyways, my name's Skylar Dagley. I am your secondary host, I guess, of this show today. Enjoy episode 5 of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. Big announcement coming very shortly in the podcast. Hope you're looking forward to it, and we will see you in the show.
This weekend, whatever it is. That's the one
Week
and
5.
only, my best friend, Big Five. Yeah. What'd you say, Skylar?
Week 5. It's episode 5
Week
of the
5.
show.
Perfect. It's week 5. Anyway, Jimmy Barrett.
Hello.
Jimmy, introduce yourself to the people, because I could, but your voice is a lot.
Yeah, we
better
want
than
you
mine.
to introduce yourself to the crowd.
Yeah, so my name is James Barrett Jr. or Jimmy Barrett, whichever one. I'm a local photographer for motorsports. Work at Thunder Road Speed Bowl and the White Mountain Motorsports Park every single week this past summer doing photography for a racing news page, Vermont and New Hampshire Racing News. Go check them out on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I mean, myself and Ethan, we've been best friends since my freshman year of high school. And yeah, I mean,
Then you
most of
met
this
this fuck-ass
episode,
Canadian.
I met this fucking dipshit, Skylar, 2024 at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway at the tent lot, actually, coincidentally, at about, I don't know, what was it, like 7:30 in the morning when it's a million fucking degrees out?
Oh, dude, I will never forget having it being like, I don't know what 37 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit, but that was fucking ridiculous.
Satan's ass crack.
Hot as balls is what that is.
Yeah, you weren't even there. You weren't
No,
even
I
there.
wa-
You didn't show up till Friday.
Yeah, they say I wasn't there. That's because I was working, people. That needs to be
Yeah.
made clear.
He was
Yeah.
2
I was at
hours
my
away.
job.
Let's
He
give
was-
him credit.
I was
Two
at
and a
my
half hours
job
away.
working.
Yeah, you were at your job. I took the day off,
Anyway,
and then I failed my ASE the next day. But we don't worry about that.
minor details, people.
Minor
Well,
details.
Well.
But yeah. So I am James Barrett, and you can hear my lovely voice in interviews on the Vermont and New Hampshire Racing News page, and we will cover an event that we did cover on that page a little later on in today's episode.
You know what? To be fair to you, Jimmy, I think you should introduce yourself a little bit by talking a little bit about the Milk Bowl this weekend and all that went down. I think we should give him his moment to shine and introduce himself to the people.
Here's to sum it up for everybody. Have you seen any of John Hunter Nemechek's races the last 2 years? That's what happened on Sunday. That's what happened.
All right, so let's dive right into, I guess, my weekend, basically. So Friday was practice day at the 2025 Vermont Milk Bowl, 63rd annual running of the event. And I was not able to attend practice day due to work, but went up at the ass crack of dawn on Saturday for qualifying day, where we saw the RK Mile Street Stocks, Lenny Shue and a pair of Flying Tigers, the Milton Cat American Canadian Tour, the New England Super Modified Series, and the Nelcar Legends. Nelcar Legends, I don't really know shit about them. They had, I'd say, about 15, 20 cars there. Good show. If I can pull up the results real quick here. But that was a pretty good show they put on for being the first time they had ever been to the Speedway. The New England Super Modified Series for their second or third trip. Ethan, do you recall how many trips that's been? Is that second or third trip they had this year there?
For which one?
For
Which
Ness.
series? Ness. That would be the third, I believe.
All right, so third. And your winner of the Nelcar Legends feature event, 25 laps around the nation's site of excitement, Thunder Road International Speed Bowl, was Ryan Vanasse Jr. Vanassi, I don't know how to say it. I've never heard of the kid personally, but holy shit. Michael Stridesburg said it best in Victory Lane. The young kids came out to play today. And wow, did they. Ryan Vanassi Jr., I thought he was probably about 20s, maybe early 30s. Now, this kid looks like he just got out of a freshman high school class. Like, holy shit. Same with your second place finisher, Jace Mogan. I believe I'm saying that correct. Jace Mogan driving the number 19. And then Frankly Sweeney came home in the third position, who was the quote-unquote elder of the podium for the Nelcar Legends. And like I said, good show for them, flag to flag. Then your New England Super Modified Series came into town for the third event of their season. And I believe it was a little over 10 cars for them, so okay field for the New England Super Modifieds. And Dan Bowes put on a show. Dan, he had a good heat race, and he flat out dominated the 50-lap feature with Mike Mayberry and Jeffrey Battle rounding out the podium. And Jeffrey Battle won the Mad River Plumbing and Heating Triple Crown Series for Ness. And he also took home the series championship with one race remaining, which is coming up this Saturday at the Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park down in Thompson, Connecticut, which I will be at attendance in, and you'll hear all about that on next week's episode. So that concludes the Ness feature. And we had qualifying for, time trials for all three of the weekly divisions, which are the late models, which it was the Milton Cat American Canadian Tour this week, as that is their second to last stop on the series this season, along with the Lenny Shuna Paraflying Tigers and the Arcamada Street Stocks. And they do segment racing for the Milk Bowl. Jason Woodard, good friend of mine and good friend of Vermont New Hampshire Racing News, took home the victory in the first segment and segment racing. First place gets 1 point, second 2 points, third points, so on and so fifth. Jason Woodard took home the victory in segment number 1. And then following up is Luke Peters in his new to him car, which is the old Tyler Pepin number 78, which was sold middle of the season this year, to Luke and his family as they get that ready. I did talk to Luke. That is going to be his car for the big Oxford 400 weekend, the past 400 weekend, where there's a massive Flying Tiger race up there, which I will not be in attendance for. Hate to not be up there, but just scheduling conflicts and distance to the Speedway. That's going to be his 2026 car as well. And then Brendan Moody rounded out the podium, third place for him in his, what is technically his backup car or his big show car, which is the 2023 Thunder Road Flying Tiger Championship car that Kyle Streeter drove. A little bit of nerd logic for you there. And then your Arcamada Street Stocks, Hayden Morris, rookie in the Street Stocks. This kid, he struggled a little bit at the beginning of the year, but holy shit. This kid has really come on strong this year towards the end, about halfway, 3/4 of the way through the season. He really got his stride after he got his bell rung, almost rolled the car over on the back straightaway. He ended up taking home the victory in the first segment, 25 laps for the Mini Milk Bowl for the Street Stocks. Hayden Bushy, your 2025 Rookie of the Year in the Arcamada Street Stocks, came home second in a photo finish. And then Tommy Thundersmith came home third, but was disqualified for ride height, so he was put to last. And then you also had the time trials for the Milton Cat American Canadian Tour late models for the 63rd running of the Vermont Milk Bowl, which ended up being your front row was Micro Marcel Gravel, and 2025 King of the Road Jason Corliss was your front row there, locked in there. And Marcel Gravel ended up taking home the $1,000 and the pole award, and a little more on him in a little bit. And they were separated by just 1/1000th of a second at the line. And I did talk to Marcel afterward, and he said, "Man, I really screwed up my lap. But you just got $1,000 fucking for holding the gas pedal. Yeah,
That's
really messed up
respectable.
that lap. Really messed up that lap. I gave him shit about it. We laughed about it. So Marcel's a good shit though. And they ended up running their 2 qualifying heats, which were 2 50-lap heat races. And let's see if I can find who in the hell won those. We had Rafael Lassard, former Craftsman Truck Series driver for Kyle Busch Motorsports, which actually, to the weekend, 5 years ago, he won his one and only start in the then Gander Outdoor and RV Truck Series at the Talladega Superspeedway. And then we also had the Tropical Storm, Caden Fisher, youngest king of the road at Thunder Road in track history, picking up the win in the first late model heat race. And king of the road, I'm going to mention that a shitload of times. That is the champion of the late models, which is their holy hell, I'm blanking on it. Their premier division. There we go. And that wrapped up all of the racing for Saturday. We'll get into Sunday, which is, to say the least, boys, chaotic. Would you condole with that?
Chaotic's a good word for it.
Yeah, Ethan, would you agree with that?
I agree.
Sunday of the Milk Bowl. We are about to crown a champion of the Vermont Milk Bowl, biggest race in the state. So we get to the track, everything's going great. Practice rolls out, and we end up going through all the practice sessions and whatnot. And we start off the morning 12:15 sharp with your B feature, your last cars to get into the show. Take 2 to the show and 2 off the provisional. 1 American Canadian Tour provisional, and then also 1 provisional for the American Canadian Tour 100 percenters. And your winner of that was Stephen Donahue, Little Irish, your 2023 Thunder Road late model champion, and he also won the Milk Bowl that year. He won the last chance qualifier, and qualifying in with him would be, let's see here, Cole Littlewood finished 2nd place, so he was locked into the show. And then, let's see. Brandon Landfear in the number 16 Richard Green Trucking late model got the Thunder Road provisional, and then Jonathan Bouvret got the ACT provisional, and the last man standing provisional went to Logan Powers. And a little story here, Ethan, you'll know a little bit of story on this. Logan made his first start in a late model, never been in a car like it. He's a Flying Tiger driver, won the Mini Milk Bowl in 2024 in a Jean-Paul Cabernet, or holy shit, I just fucked that up royally, in a throwback paint scheme. And never drove a late model. He got the call up from the number 31 Connecticut team saying, hey, we don't have a driver for this weekend. We want to keep our 100% status. You want to drive this thing? And he said, hell yeah, let's do it. And in his first ever late model start, made the biggest race of the season. Hell yeah, Logan. Awesome job. And he actually ended up crossing the line in 10th spot at the end of the Milk Bowl. So congratulations, Logan, on doing that cool shit. Then we had the opening ceremonies, which is just, it's iconic. Opening ceremonies at the Milk Bowl. I'm the only one of the 3 of us that have experienced those, and it's just, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It's iconic. The bagpipes coming out of the turn 2, all the cars lined up down in the infield. Last year's champion, which happened to be Marcel Gravel, walking the Milk Bowl out with Bobby Dragon to center of the infield. Awesome. Just a great tradition that they do there at Thunder Road. Then we got underway with the first segment of the Milk Bowl. And oh boy, were we in for a goddamn treat. Lap 1, fine. Going into turn number 1 on lap 2, Chris Pelkey and Brandon Gray come together, and man, Brandon Gray was not a happy customer. He was pissed off. His car is destroyed. Brian Wall Jr. got collected, along with Brooks Clark, Eric Sands, DJ Shaw just narrowly missed it. Taylor Hoare also narrowly missed it. And there goes 3 cars out of the race early in Wall, Gray, and Sands. And we did see Brandon Gray made sure to let Chris Pelkey know he is number 1 in his heart on his way back to his trailer. And I also ended up with Brandon Gray's front bumper. We don't worry about that, though. It was by the trash can, so it means it's free.
Amen.
And that is unfortunately where our coverage stopped because cell service took a fat shit. Thank you, Vermont. Remy Pro brought out the caution 6 laps into the segment as he came to a stop with an issue on the number 33 Quebec. And then Marcel Gravel ended up dick stomping in the first segment to win that. And then now I got to go off memory, which, dear God, help me. No big wrecks in the street stocks or the Tigers, but we also had the Burdett Scrap Metal Road Warriors there as well. And holy hellacious hit. The number 77, I don't know who the driver is off the top of my head, but holy shit. First segment, they come in turn 3. They're coming around to a lap car. They're running 2, 3 wide. They all try and zig, and dude buddy in the 77 zagged, and holy shit, he just did a fucking bunny hop. I thought this son of a bitch was going to go sit with the fans in turn 3. How he didn't, A, roll this car over, and B, end up outside turn 3 is a miracle in itself.
Bro
Glad he
did
was
hop.
alright. Everybody was fine. Dude, literally, holy shit. What a hit that was. Everybody was okay.
That even made it on the DVC and Happy Hour.
Oh, did it?
In mentions, Mamba brought it up on Harvick's pod, and I
I
think
believe it.
DVC had a nomination for it for Shit Show of the Week.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
and well, that's
Accuracy.
because Mamba Smith is only from Vermont when it comes to taking credit for the Milk Bowl.
Pretty much.
Yeah, what do you mean? Can't really blame him.
And the NASCAR playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Then second segment for Street Stocks and Tigers. Jason Woodard ended up taking home a perfect score of 2 points to win the second segment and the mini milk bowl for the Lenny Schuett pair of Flying Tigers. Jason, good friend of mine, he was running my stickers as well on the card, just put on that morning to support breast cancer awareness. So thank you, Jason, for running those stickers. And also another good friend of mine who I've made over the summer, Jacob Roy, driving the number 11 Vermont, took home the victory in the mini milk bowl for the RK Miles Street Stocks. And Jacob, he's a great dude. His first ever win at Thunder Road. And yeah, he's got my stickers on there too, so that was pretty badass. He was overcome with emotion. Great dude. Love it for him and that team. They worked their asses off. Came up 1 point short of the Strictly Stock Mini Championship at White Mountain this year to McKenna Merchant. And yeah, that was Mini Milk Bowl talk. Don't know who the hell won it for the oh, that's who won it. Something Green. I don't remember his name. His last name's Green. Driving number 18. It's a like gray and blue car. Cool looking car. It won the car show at the beginning of the season. He ended up winning the Mini Milk Bowl for the Road Warriors, but then got disqualified. Hate it for him. I don't know what it was for. Then we had second segment of the 63rd running of the Vermont Milk Bowl. Where do I start? So, obviously, I'm down in the infield holding a camera, looking like a dipshit. And I'm shooting the backstretch, getting ready for them to come along. I hear scraping. That's not good. I run around to the front stretch, and I see Scott Dragon fucking 20 foot in the air. And I think everybody froze in that moment down in the infield. I heard one of the safety crew members, "Oh, fuck." Everything comes to a stop, and you got him triple stacked. This looks like a triple bacon burger. I'm like, holy shit. You got DJ Shaw down on the bottom, Jimmy Hebert in the middle, Scott Dragon way up top. I'm like, holy shit, somebody fucking's dead. Well, next thing you know, you see DJ Shaw walking around, Gabe Brown walking around, Jimmy Hebert somehow walking around. And I'm like, holy shit, Scott Dragon's stuck in his car 20 foot in the air. No, well, there's Scott Dragon chilling on the wall. You got Brian Horse standing on his car. And give it up for the Thunder Road safety crews, everybody, as they... I talked to a couple of them afterwards, and they said, man, we're joking around how this has been a really tame season, and we're probably going to have our work cut out for us just to make up for how tame it was all year, and good God, we would have rather dealt with a rollover than this. I don't blame them. Don't blame them at all. They meticulously got all those cars out of there, and that was probably a 15-car pile-up. Biggest goddamn wreck I've seen all year there. They've had many close calls for rollovers. Not a single car flipped this year. Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
Steps in the right direction.
That is very good steps in the right direction. A few really hard hits, but you're going to have those in short track racing. And I did see footage after the fact. I'm like, how the hell did Jimmy Hebert get out of his car along with DJ Shaw? Because their driver's sides are encased by each other. So DJ Shaw was trapped in by Jimmy Hebert, and Jimmy Hebert was trapped in by Scott Dragon, who was on top of him. But footage later surfaced. Brian Hoare, recently out of retirement, just a couple years ago, he actually got onto the roof of his car and held Jimmy out the passenger side of his car. And then DJ Shaw actually climbed out of the passenger side of his car as well. And I was talking with Jimmy Hebert after the fact, and he has a bunch of marks and stuff on his helmet and his seat from Scott Dragon's transmission. Yeah. So, tough wreck. A lot of drivers out of the race. And miraculously, the guys who started at the back, who finished up front in the first segment, for the most part, all made it through pretty good. The only one who did not was Rafael Lessard, who did get involved, but just looked like it picked the hood up. No big deal. But yeah, that was a scary one for sure from the infield. All the photographers, myself, Kason Hodgson, Emerson Hunt, Al Ward, Buzz Fisher, Mark and Merrick Cody. Yeah, all of us were just standing down there like, oh my God, I don't know what just happened. Did anybody get a clear shot of this? And as far as I'm concerned, one person got the whole thing, and that would be Merrick. Merrick was working with us, so that was awesome of Merrick. Appreciate him. But yeah, that was probably one of the scariest wrecks I've seen as a photographer. And I hope to God it stays that way for the rest of 2025. I've got 3 weeks left of racing. Then we're done. Hopefully that's the worst I see. And then second segment goes on. Nothing too exciting happened. I believe Daryl Morin ended up spinning at one point. Marcel Gravel ended up winning his second segment of the day to go into segment 3 with a score of 2. Now, if you get a perfect score of 3, you get an extra 10 G's on top of your prize money, which I believe it's $12,000 to win the race, and then plus lap money. So you want to lead a shitload of laps. And if you get a score of 4 or 5, you get an extra 5 G's on top of that prize money. and lap money and everything else. Well, Marcel Gravel, he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill for the third segment, just make sure we can secure this victory because closest driver to him was Jason Corliss with a score of 6 points, I believe. And so you just need to be at least 4 positions ahead of Corliss to win the Milk Bowl. And holy shit, he did that. And I talked to Marcel afterward, and he said, I was just going to kind of chill, make sure we can secure the victory, but then I realized how much of the prize money I could win, and I wanted to take Mashad's money. So he did just that, finished third in the third segment to claim his second Vermont Milk Bowl, being 2 in a row, being only the 7th driver to ever do so. And very emotional victory lane with him running a Pete Fecto throwback scheme to, I believe it was his 2003 car he ran. And man, that car was gorgeous. Pete was in attendance as well. And Marcel had Pete up on the roof with him in victory lane to celebrate his second Milk Bowl in a row and took home $21,900 in cold hard cash for the Milk Bowl. That's not including his $1,000 for his pole award, so $22,900 total for the weekend for the number 75 team. And it was confirmed, I believe, today that that is the richest Milk Bowl victory in history of the event. So congratulations to Marcel Gravel and that entire 75 team on the victory. It's awesome. Great tradition. He got to go up, kiss the cow as part of tradition, drink milk out of the milk bowl, and I thought this part was actually kind of funny. Last year, Marcel threw the milk on his father in Victory Lane out of the bowl. He looked at his dad after Marcel, his dad, and Pete Facto drank milk out of the milk bowl trophy. Said, here, you want to throw it back on me this year as payback for last year? His dad just looked at him. No, you're good. All right, too bad. Soaked his dad in milk 2 years in a row. Maybe make it 3 next year. Who knows? I believe that would be first person ever to win 3 in a row. And yeah, it was overall a great event. Scary with that triple stack pile up. But yeah, no, Milk Bowl was awesome. Boys, do you have anything else to chime in? Even though I was the only attendee of the weekend.
No,
Man.
not really.
Go ahead, Ethan.
I don't tend to go to these Milton Cat ACT things. I'm definitely
Rosen
the
night
best
shift
type
guy.
of racing. All that and the best type of racing is open wheel racing. So
Not disagreeing.
I only inconvenience myself in going to racetracks when either the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour or the Monaco Modified Tri-Track Series are in attendance, and neither were there last weekend. So I stayed at home and I watched. Well, Skylar, you can attest. I watched one of the best Sundays of football I've seen in a long time. You agree, Skylar?
It was. See, some games were absolute duds when it comes to blowouts, but other games were really good. I have all the games here, so we'll go through it one by one, but say your piece, my man.
So I don't know what game's coming up first on yours, but I just have some quick points to run through the NFL before we go back and look at the games we don't get to.
This is where I'm utterly useless because I didn't
Very
consume
true.
a single fucking second of foosball this weekend.
By the way, Jimmy, I'll give you when we do your short track segment, I'll make sure to give you a sound effect and when your segment starts and everything, so you can have some special intros for your short track segment.
You can feel happy.
I feel special.
So, Skylar, I think we're going to do what we normally do and start off with both of our teams. There's nothing to talk about with Skylar's team. They went all the way to London just to lose and come back home.
Hey, Dylan Gabriel did all right.
Yeah, that's right. Take a guy from Oregon. That's the answer.
Hey, I got to give credit where credit's due. He did all right.
He did play good, I will agree. But, I mean, I think you can agree. Not much happened in that game. It's
not
just a standard
apart
football
from the
game.
first quarter and the fourth. The second and
Yeah.
third were just dead. It was
Yeah.
punt, punt, punt.
However, my favorite team, something happened there. That's where I want to start off with. The New England Patriots. They went into Buffalo and they played Patriots football. Skylar, you were able to watch the end of this game. I watched the first half, and I don't know. Just from what I saw, that looked like quintessential Patriots football. Just gritty, winning it at the line of scrimmage, stopping the run, and Drake May being possibly the best quarterback in the NFL at the moment. What do you got?
I texted you my piece, my man. I was like, I know NBC kind of marketed the game this way, but to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Drake May outplayed and beat the man.
It's exactly what I texted you too. They're comparing them, right? He's not just playing better than second year Josh Allen. He's playing better than 7th year Josh Allen at the moment. There are maybe 2 quarterbacks in the league, 3, that are playing better than Drake May right now. And that leads me to my the title of this little show note I have here. To get both your opinion, but Skylar, what do you think about this assessment? The Patriots at the moment are the top team in the AFC East.
In the AFC East, I mean, if you're going off of what we've seen, they just beat the only undefeated team. I think
they beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
I think it's a valid argument for sure. It's definitely a close argument, but I definitely see where you can make the point.
We sure know it's not Miami and the Jets. It was always going to be between the Patriots and the Bills, but the way I see it with the Bills is their defense just can't make a stop, and that's where the Patriots, I mean, they held James Cook to under 100 yards. He didn't get a touchdown. When's the last time that's happened in a football game?
That was bullshit. That fucked me up in fantasy.
That sucks to suck.
But
yeah, I know it does. I got my ass handed to me.
I will say one thing about the Patriots, right? You can look back throughout their season and so far, and you can see the improvement from game to game.
Exactly
you can see the effect that Mike Vrabel is having on that team, and you can see how they're game planning and how much better how much better they're getting game by game. Like, it's honestly very impressive to watch.
Absolutely, and that's what I texted you after that Panthers game. I said, if they continue to play like they just played here, there's not a single team in the NFL that can beat New England. And I stand by that. I think that the only reason in our power rankings I didn't rank them much, much higher is because I want to see another week or 2 of this football. Like, think about it this way. Carolina just beat Miami, and New England put 44 points on Carolina. So,
yeah,
it's crazy. Putting up 40 against any team in the league other than the Jets is an achievement.
What about the Browns?
No. The Browns' defense is too good right now.
That's fair enough.
They're the second best defense in the league.
Yeah, so, I mean, we talked a little bit about Ethan's team. Do we want to talk a little bit about Jimmy's team too?
Oh, we'll get there when we go through because it doesn't really, that game didn't have any effects, let's be honest.
But let's go through the game. So,
I got some more points here.
Okay, go ahead. Fill your boots.
I got a whole list here, bud, and then we'll go through a couple of the games.
Fill your boots.
The Colts of the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know what year this is, but the Indianapolis Colts are the best team in the AFC right now, and it's not even close. Well,
it's gonna be another year like 2017 or whatever, where it was like Nick Foles, Tom Brady, fucking who else? Blake Bortles, all going for the Super Bowl.
Teams right now are the Broncos, the Pats, and the damn Colts. I don't know what world we're in. I'm here for it. I love this. This is fantastic.
Listen. I know we're saying the Colts look like the best team in the AFC. Keep in mind, it's week 5. Look back just a few years ago. We saw the Steelers. Steelers started the season fucking 12-0. And then what'd they do in the playoffs? They got beat by the fucking Cleveland Browns.
Well, there's a difference.
That was 2020.
There's
Yeah,
a
close
difference
enough.
between
Few
that
years ago,
too.
5 years ago, same fucking thing.
Yeah,
The Colts
that
are
was
not
my
the
favorite
Steelers.
game ever as a
No
Browns fan,
shit.
I will say. I
The
loved
Colts
every
are
second
not.
of that game.
Yeah, no shit, and you've been wanting to hang yourself ever since. We get it.
The
But
the Colts
anyways,
are
Why did
not
we
the
ever trade
Steelers.
Baker?
The Colts have he's a top 5 tight end in the league coming straight in. They have the best offensive line in football. They had someone who was drafted very highly in Danny Dimes. They have good receivers with Michael Pittman Jr. They
what
have
about their bench?
they
What about their bench quarterback? Wasn't he drafted high too?
better than your bench quarterback. They
Okay, fuck.
have the best this year, the best running back in the National Football League. JT.
JT.
He is fucking nasty. I'll say
He's
that
been the
much.
best all season long. I just don't see a reality where the Colts fall off like the Steelers because the coaching culture is different too. Mike Tomlin, he sucks. He sucks.
I cannot
I
believe
don't
he's not fired.
I
Hey, listen,
because
he's about 500. He's safe.
that's exactly it. He always finishes over 500.
9-8
But we're
Super
talking
Bowl
about
is still alive.
it is.
It is. It is
But you
indeed.
see,
With how the AFC North is looking, anything's open right now.
well, we're
Pretty
talking
much.
about
We can
the
see
AFC
Joe Flacco win MVP. Like, come on.
What?
well, we can go right into that point too. Joe Flacco to the Bengals. Skylar, I think we're gonna have similar opinions on this.
Bro, Joe Flacco to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is going to be something to watch. If he can get that pass out before he gets absolutely obliterated by having no O-line, they're going to be unreal.
Well, but that's the problem. I don't think he's going to get the passes off. I don't think Joe Flacco is going to start for more than 2 weeks. I think he's going to get hurt. He's 40-something years old behind an offensive line that 20-something-year-old Joe Burrow kept getting hurt behind.
And guess who
It's not gonna
Cincinnati
last.
has on Sunday?
Who?
Green Bay.
Yeah, they're done. It's not going to end well for Joe Flacco. And it
Joe
sucks.
Flacco's going to end up in a fucking psych ward.
Well,
Because all he's going to be seeing is... God,
Micah Parsons. Jimmy, wear your Micah Parsons jersey.
yeah, you can fuck off.
Well, there's a little
Fuck
bit of a
me.
spoiler to Jimmy's favorite
Yeah.
team.
Well, I guess we'll stay with this points in the AFC. I'll rearrange them better. But Joe Flacco to the Bengals, I want to see him throw. I wish the O-line was better because that would be a Super Bowl contending team. I guess we'll stay with orange AFC teams. I watched the end of this game. I think Skylar did too. As he's previously stated with the Bills, there's no undefeated teams in the National Football League, and that started with the early slate of games because Sean Payton does what Sean Payton does. And he took Bo Nix and their power of friendship into Lincoln Financial Stadium and just dominated the Eagles offense.
The power
Second
of Denver friendship.
It really is. I mean, again, they have, and this is no offense to Almost Gotcha Garrett, they have someone who should have been Defensive Player of the Year 2 years in a row, Patrick Surtain.
Yeah.
They all around have top 3 defense in the National Football League, and they proved it. They didn't let them get any points really in the second half. I mean, this is the first time, and this is a funny argument, this is the first time in a long time they let Jalen Hurts throw the football over 40 times and they lost. Take that as you will. I was overly impressed with Bo Nix, especially. He's had moments in his past. And that's why I was impressed with Drake May, too. It's the same thing. It's like they have these great drives. They have these absolutely stunning performances, but then they throw interceptions and it's all for nothing. Bo Nix didn't do that. He drove them all the way down the field. They got the points they needed, and they walk out of there looking better than almost any NFC team at all. There's only 2 NFC teams that I think are better than the Broncos. I don't know, Skylar. What did you think about that game?
My honest take on this game is once Denver got their first touchdown after Philadelphia were up 17-3, Philadelphia didn't play to win, they played not to lose. And that is the difference between playing not to lose and playing to win in the National Football League.
And you know where that starts?
Where does
The coach.
Oh my God, don't get me started on Nick Sirianni. I
he
cannot stand
he
this
is not the
idiot.
answer. He is not the answer. He got carried by Saquon Barkley. That whole team got carried by Saquon Barkley. I don't care
Pretty
what anyone
much.
says.
And Cooper DeJean.
Saquon Barkley's well, Saquon
'Cause he's
really was
not a
the only
safety.
reason. The only reason they won. Anyway, you slice it. And I think they're like the fifth best. I mean, we have the power rankings right here. Where did I rank them? Where did I rank the
you have the Eagles fourth.
Yeah, they're fourth. But that's just because I need to see another week. I truthfully think they shouldn't even be on this list. But I don't want to go off just one game.
Well, you could make an honest argument that should be the 49ers right now.
You definitely could. I thought about it.
The 49ers are currently the 1 seed in the NFC.
Which is baffling to me. I know why, because they're... Wait. What's their record?
4-1.
4-1? Yeah. Yeah, there is a good argument to be had. That's what kind of gives me a hold up here, is that Jacksonville loss. But these are segueing beautifully. Jacksonville takes down Kansas City. I mean,
man,
no one after that first half, I didn't expect that. Like, I was like, damn it, the Chiefs are doing it again. But then I'm watching these games, right? You watch them unfold, you watch them mature a little bit. Travis Hunter gets going with that unbelievable offensive catch. Walking down Travis Kelce pretty much all night.
Travis Hunter was electric on Monday.
He was unbelievable. And to a point, so was Trevor Lawrence. Like, I don't know how he got that touchdown.
That
but
last drive might have been the dumbest drive of football I've ever seen in my life. That one that ended up in that touchdown. That was just retarded.
It was. And, I've just been waiting to see that kind of stuff out of him since he's gotten to the league. He's just never been impressive, but he did a good job. Two of
those throws, the Clemson Trevor came out.
Yes. But I think Kansas City, they'll be a playoff. Nah, actually, that's my hot take. I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to make the playoffs, and this is why. Look at their division. The Chargers, we'll see what they do, but I fully expect the Broncos to win that division.
Now that Omari Hampton's out, the Broncos are probably more than likely to end up in that number 1 seed in the AFC West.
I expect the Chargers to have a similar record to the Chiefs, but I think they're going to rank higher in the division. So I think that the Chiefs are going to miss the playoffs, honestly. And
they may sneak a wild card at this rate.
Maybe. I don't know, though.
Their only good win is against a CFL level Baltimore Ravens team.
That's my point. There's no strength of schedule there. They haven't beat anybody yet. They almost lost to the Giants. Yeah. Well, we talked a little bit about San Fran, right?
Yes.
That's the question I have here. What should we realistically expect out of San Francisco in terms of play over the next few weeks? And what do we expect Shanahan to do when Brock Purdy's healthy?
Well. We gotta watch Mac Jones because he's been in for what, 2 weeks now?
He's been in. This is his 4th week playing football.
I'm just fucking done with shit then.
This is his 4th week playing football, and he's won all the games. The one game Brock Purdy started, they lost.
Well, I'm gonna tell you boys this: their game on Sunday is gonna tell me everything I need to know about the 49ers. Because
who do the 49ers play?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, so I don't know much about what to expect from that. I don't know. I think Mac Jones is the better quarterback. I think we saw that at Alabama. I think Bill Belichick and his son molested him in terms of his confidence. But I saw it as a Patriots fan in 2021. Look at what he did. He took that team that Cam Newton couldn't make hide nor hair of, and he won a playoff game. If you're the 49ers, do you trade Brock Purdy?
Yeah, but who's going to take on that ginormous contract?
Who needs a quarterback?
Cleveland.
people.
Miami.
Miami needs to clear house.
That they do
Pretty
need to blow that
much,
whole
pretty
operation
much.
up.
All right, so
But-
hey, while we're on the topic of the NFC West,
Oh, I got some other NFC Wests. What do you got?
let's talk Rams here.
Oh, that was not what I had.
I
What do you
think-
got for the Rams?
I know exactly what Ethan has.
Yeah, so do I. But
Yeah, I know
Alright.
you do.
I have a hot take from the Rams that we are going to see a non-quarterback win MVP.
No.
Well, who would?
This is I know who he's talking about. He's talking about Puka Nacua.
I am.
Here's the unfortunate reality, or the fortunate reality. I can think of 3 quarterbacks that deserve the MVP, or 2 quarterbacks that deserve MVP more than Puka Nacua, and they're Dak Prescott and Drake May.
You
It's
could
just the truth.
genuinely argue that Baker Mayfield is the NFL MVP at
Well,
the moment.
I don't know if they're going to actually bet him that. I think they'll bet Dak Prescott higher. But
Yeah,
yes,
probably.
I think Baker Mayfield, Drake May, and Dak Prescott all should get it over consideration of Nacua. And I'd hope they'd be, and I hope Jonathan Taylor would. I
Puka
hope
will
that
be
running back.
Offensive Player of the Year. Probably.
I don't
or
know,
close
though.
to it.
Because Puka's not playing any better than Emeka Ibuka. He's
They'll-
not.
You know what they'll do, right? This is what they do in all sports. If there's a rookie or someone new who's giving like a great season like that, they give the offensive rookie of the year to someone like Ibuka, and they give the offensive player of the year to Nacua, just because.
I think he
just
should
so
win
both
both.
guys can get awards.
I think Ibuka deserves both.
He's playing like it right now, man.
I think that I'm excited for Mike Evans to come back. I think
Dude, I need Mike Evans to get his ass back on this goddamn field.
Fair
that
fantasy points.
I think that that's gonna really elevate them to Super Bowl favorite. Because right now, there are only 2 teams in the NFC that I take seriously. And it's 3. But from 2 on back is really up for debate. I mean, I think the 2 best teams right now are the Lions and the Bucks. But who else? Like, who else are we going to talk about? I know who I think was 3rd. I think the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. No, like
I
They
mean,
play Jacksonville.
they
They play
went.
Jacksonville this week.
The Seahawks have played really good this year.
They have.
And they have another elite wide receiver from Little Brother. And JSN.
Oh wait.
He's been playing good. Sam Darnold has been the best ranked quarterback since 2024, which is a stat that I was surprised about, but it doesn't shock me. He's making plays when he needs to. I mean, me and Skylar watched that Thursday night game a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
He did
made
exactly
good
what he
throws
needed to
till the
do.
fourth quarter.
Yeah, he did exactly what he needed to do to win that football game.
Yeah.
I think that the Seahawks are definitely a Super Bowl contender. I think they're a step above just a playoff team. I put them in the same category as other teams in the AFC, kind of like the Broncos. I think they're around that same echelon. But I don't know what to expect out of them yet. If they keep playing like this, I definitely expect them to win a playoff game. I think that's realistic. I could also see them winning their division too. Like that wouldn't surprise me. Like there's no one in their division playing clear-cut better football than them. And I mean, what if McCaffrey gets hurt?
That's almost a guarantee.
It's over.
It's a
you know?
matter of when, not if.
Yeah. I think that they're a sneaky Super Bowl pick. I definitely think they're a winning playoff team. I
Yeah.
think
All
they're
right, well,
doing good.
speaking of playoffs here, who do we see as a surprise team to get in and a surprise team to get knocked out?
So
Of the
it
NFC
goes-
or AFC?
I think both.
Both. We'll start
So-
off with NFC.
All right, I'm going with the NFC because I had a question mark around the NFC North. I think a sneaky team to get in from the NFC North is going to be the Bears. Because
Whoa. Okay.
Skylar, if you do me the honor, Skylar, let's look up the records right now in the NFC North. Let's look up the records
Here, let me get to it. Just give me 2 seconds.
because I think you're going to be surprised.
All right. So we've got the
Bears
NFC
2-2,
North.
Vikings
Right.
3-2, Green Bay 2-1 and
1-1. So
Lions 4-1.
realistically, Chicago's what, 2 wins away from being second in that division?
1.
I don't think Green Bay is going to lose this weekend. I think next week.
Are Minnesota on the bye this week, or who do they play?
I'm
Yes,
pretty
on the
sure
bye.
Minnesota's on the bye this week, yes.
They are on a bye.
But hey, I think Chicago is a sneaky one to get in from the NFC. If not Chicago, Dallas.
Well, to be fair, the Bears have to go to Washington on Monday night. That's going to be a rough game for them.
They could do it. They could do it.
Maybe.
I easily could see them doing it. Washington only has one thing, and Washington has Krosky Merritt. That's it. That's the only thing that's good.
Debo's been going off lately.
Ah, yes, the tight end.
C.E. Debo.
I think Krosky Merritt could win them that game, but I mean, fuck, he had a phenomenal football game on Sunday. But
no, he did. He
yeah,
did.
I think the two that you got to look at are the Bears and the Cowboy. I think that's the only acceptable answer, to be honest.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Boy, baby. Yes.
All right.
What do you guys got? Or do you just agree?
I mean, looking
for
at
a miss,
like, I feel like the only real team who I wouldn't expect to be there that I think could get in would be the Vikings.
But I don't.
If Carson Wentz
play.
can win games with that roster, then JJ McCarthy can win games with that roster.
Maybe. I need to see
all right,
more.
here you go. Here's one for you. I think to get in as a sneaky pick, maybe a wild card, the Panthers.
Nah, I think their road's way too hard to get there. You agree, Skylar?
I need to see them put up a fight against a legit contender.
Because like the previous stated 44 points against the New England Patriots after scoring a touchdown on their opening drive against the New England Patriots. Listen.
And then another one to miss it.
Well,
I'm gonna say San Fran.
Well, Jimmy, have a listen to this. The Carolina Panthers host your Dallas Cowboys this Sunday.
If they could easily win that football game. That's
Oh my god, wait. Hey, you know what I just realized, boys? Since Thompson Sunday got canceled and it's been absolutely just fucking molested into the other 2 days, I'm going to be able to watch football this weekend.
Let's
Holy
go.
shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
I will be of use next week.
I was literally going to say is like the first football game Jimmy's going to watch all year is when we're at the Patriots-Browns game at the end of the month.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think that Carolina's route to the playoffs through Atlanta and through Tampa Bay is just too hard. I don't think I don't think they can do it.
Looking at Carolina's schedule, they got Dallas, Jets, Buffalo, Green Bay, New Orleans, Atlanta, San Francisco, LA, bye week 14, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Seattle, and Tampa Bay again in the year.
I only think they could win one, maybe two of those games. Like there's maybe three if you think they're going to beat the Saints twice, but after this weekend, I don't know if they can beat the Saints.
They're lucky if they win 6 or 7 games, if you ask me.
Lucky, that's a successful season if they win 6 or 7. I don't expect much more out of them.
I do like their
head coach, though.
I do like Dave
last
Canales.
2 years, I agree with that one.
But
I don't know what the answer is because Teteroa McMillan's going off. I mean, Rico Dowdle just did what he did. I don't know the answer for Carolina. I don't think there is one, to be honest. They're in purgatory.
Yeah, but do they have a first round pick this upcoming draft?
No, yes. I think the only team that doesn't is the Jags.
Yeah, the Jags traded their pick to us
to get
for
Hunter.
Travis Hunter. Yeah,
Worth it so far, but
very
and
worth
to
it so
talk, I
far.
mean, we already talked about the NFC North a little bit. That we think that's kind of wide open at the moment. Other like from second, third, fourth is kind of wide open. You know, that's what. But
Both of the Norths are wide open.
eh,
Well,
The
Pittsburgh's
AFC North
ending their
is in
season at
shambles.
9-8 or 10-7. There's literally
Hmm.
no other choice. It's literally one of the two.
yeah,
Well, yeah, obviously it's pretty tough.
so
If any of
it's
our division can actually get our shit together and win some games, we'll probably win that division.
I think Cleveland's gonna win that division.
Could you
Well,
imagine?
actually, no.
I would
if Aaron
absolutely
Rodgers
lose
keeps
it.
if Rodgers keeps playing like he did 2 weeks ago, I think that they're gonna make the playoffs. That's my sneaky pick for the playoffs.
It's
Is
not
the
even that it's
Steelers?
a bad division.
It is this year.
It's just injured.
Yeah.
And who I think is going to miss, obviously, the Baltimore Ravens. There is a 0% chance the Baltimore Ravens make it to the playoffs this year. You got destroyed by Houston. Where do you go from here? Because Houston's been the worst team all year. It's just
No, Houston beat Tennessee. I think we gotta make make an
Houston's been
argument.
the worst team all year. Houston's been the worst team all year. Tennessee's
Houston
it's-
or sorry, Tennessee or New Orleans, in my opinion.
yeah, that conference sucks with Houston. This conference sucks.
But yeah,
But I guess we can get into the actual. We'll pick a few games, right? Just
Yeah.
the ones that matter, because unless other than that, we'll be sitting
we've
here all night.
already talked about a lot of teams. One team we haven't talked about a lot. I want to get your guys' thoughts on is Las Vegas at the moment, in particular Geno Smith. Thoughts?
We've all
Fuck
seen the
Geno
video
Smith.
of what they said to Geno Smith on live stream. I think that is an acceptable answer to the problem.
Honestly,
I
I
think
never seen this video, to be honest.
Yes, you did. You sent it to me.
Did I?
Go look at Instagram. I think I don't know why
I'm tired right now.
Aiden O'Connell needs to start when he's healthy again.
No, they
Pete
have Kenny
Carroll's past
Pickett.
it.
They got Kenny Pickett, baby.
Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett.
Super
Let's
Bowl winning
go.
quarterback.
I don't really. There's not much to say about the Raiders. You know, their quarterback situation sucks. Their coaching situation sucks. They have decent wide receivers. They have a fantastic tight end. Their defense has one of the best rushers in the league, and they're doing jack shit with it.
Very much.
Yep.
That's about it. I mean, you talked about Tennessee though.
They're rebuilding. Move on.
Cam Ward's definitely the quarterback of the future. I think that's all that needs to be said.
1,000%.
That's all that needs to be said.
When he
Well,
gets
shit.
more than Ayo Manor around him, they're going to be unreal.
Yeah. You know, I think that's one of the only games we didn't talk about.
We didn't talk
I don't think there's
about
anything
Giants
else.
Saints a little bit.
Do we have to?
The Poverty Bowl.
Yeah, the poverty.
Yeah,
Bowl.
that I watched that whole game. That game sucked. Jackson Dart, I was right to have my suspicions about him. Holy God, he was terrible. I expect Jameis Winston to start at some point this year.
I think they're still going with Dart tomorrow night.
Well, I expect them to, but I think that'll do him in. I think Brian Dable is going to get fired, but
Probably. It's just
What other
not
game?
enough results. We didn't go in detail about Tennessee, Arizona.
I tried to, but I got shut down.
What the hell happened?
They watched the show that I plan on watching when we get off here tonight. They went and watched Powers, and he just decided to pull a Holiday and drop it at the 1 yard line. I don't know what the hell we did. Well, I don't know what we've witnessed, but it led to a Cam Ward legacy game. 206. Well, I say that. I'm looking at the stats.
A
and I'm
legacy
sure you
game
have
for a
too.
rookie quarterback on a bad
Yeah.
roster.
It doesn't show it right. Like his stat line: 21 for 39, or 39 for 21, whatever way you want to read it. 265 yards, 53.85% completion percentage. 6.79 yards on average, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks. That doesn't tell the story. It really doesn't tell the story. I think Cam Ward's playing phenomenally. I think he was the best quarterback in the draft. I think Dylan Gabriel's better than anyone thought he would be. But yeah, I think I don't know what to think about Tennessee. I hope they can turn it around, but I don't see much hope for them. Cam Ward is their only hope.
Keep losing and go after some elite players
Right.
on defense and go for some
Yeah.
great receivers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know we'll see who's in the draft next year, obviously, for receiving talent, but
Yeah, it's not a lot compared to this year.
No.
I would love to see Cam Ward throwing to Jeremiah Smith.
I think that would be phenomenal.
That would be unreal, if you ask me. But
I agree.
We talked briefly about how that Tampa Bay Seattle game was an absolute
Yeah, I was just looking at
shootout.
that. I mean, let me just read.
My boxing
read
coach's
the stats.
son was at this game, actually.
Do you want me to just read the quarterback stats?
I read them
this-
earlier, but please tell them
I'll
because
read
they're
them out.
ridiculous.
Baker Mayfield, 33 passing attempts, 29 completions, 379 yards, 87.88% completion percentage, averaging almost 12 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Sam Darnold, 28 for 34, 341 yards, 82% completion percentage, averaging 10 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Just so let's count this. How many incomplete passes did they had? They had 10 incomplete passes and they had 8 touchdowns combined, the teams.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Unreal. And that's without Bucky Irving. Without Mike Evans. Again, once they start getting these players back on offense, who's stopping Tampa Bay?
Not a lot of people, bro.
Maybe the Broncos defense, but that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Tampa Bay is a steamroller this year. I'm all here for it. I think Baker Mayfield should get a title before he retires. We need that.
All I can say is thank fuck the Browns don't play the Bucks this year because holy God, Baker Mayfield would probably have 8 touchdowns in that game.
Sam Darnold, though, too. Like, I don't think Sam Darnold's getting anywhere near enough attention this year as he should.
Oh, he's doing good. You could
phenomenal.
make a genuine argument that the Seattle Seahawks should be undefeated right now.
Oh, they should. Yeah, I think Sam Darnold's been a fantastic football player all season long. I just never expected it from him, to be honest. What other games do we got? I mean,
the only one we really didn't touch. We didn't. I mean, Detroit beat Cincinnati's ass, but we kind of briefed on that a little bit. Washington Chargers. We talked about that a little bit. But
I mean, actually, let's put this into perspective a little bit with that Seattle game. Baker Mayfield had a better passer rating and completion percentage against the Seattle Seahawks than Jared Goff did against the Bengals.
That's kind of crazy.
So yeah, so that's about what I got. I mean, we could talk a little bit about the Commanders just because of Bill Krosky Merritt. Just Jaden Daniels he's a dollar store Cam Newton. That's all he is. He's just not as tough as Cam Newton. Let's be honest. It's not being mean. It's not being mean. It's being truthful. But Krosky Merritt, 14 attempts, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns, average 8 yards per attempt. Longest play of 27 yards. Did fumble the football once, but hey, when you score 2 touchdowns and you win by 17 points, I guess that's okay.
Why didn't they win by 18?
The LA Chargers just looked
They
rattled.
looked like a shell of what they did the first 3 weeks.
They're rattled.
But
It's plain to see.
Boys, go ahead.
Yes.
Did they get hit by Dale Earnhardt?
Yeah. Don't rewind to the end. Don't fast forward to the end of the 2001 Daytona 500. Very sad.
Why would happen?
Don't worry about it. I mean, we can't talk about college football because Skylar doesn't watch college football. So.
No, we can talk about it a little bit. I was going to lead in our predictions, but yes.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You're right. Let's do the predictions because I'm currently doing what I do in every league we're in, and I'm beating Skylar.
So Ethan's current NFL pick total is 25. I had a really rough week in the NFL this week, only predicting 4 out of the games correct.
Wow. So here's the thing, people. I did this
Suck.
tally with the people at work. I guessed 8. What was there? Like 14, 15 games, right? Yeah. No,
16
13.
total.
No, there couldn't be 16 because there were 4
bye
teams on a
weeks.
bye. Yeah. So there
Yeah,
were 14
14.
games. I only picked 6 of them wrong. Woo!
Should have put a parlay on it.
I can't bet on money lines.
Damn it.
Not
Hey,
21 yet.
Yeah, no, I did phenomenal. I was doing the math before the Jacksonville game. I was like, man, if Jacksonville wins this will be a generational points day for me. But go on, continue, sing my praises.
So, yeah, Ethan currently leads the NFL pick points at 25 points. I currently sit on 23. And, yeah, well, firstly, Jimmy is brand new to the pick point, so I feel like it's only right if we let him go first for NFL in NASCAR for the rest of the season. So, Jimmy,
all right.
I am going to hand it over to you, my friend. Starting off
Cool.
with Thursday night football. Eagles or Giants?
Oh, man.
Might be
I don't
tough,
know.
eh?
Yeah, that's a really tough. Eagles, fucking all the way. All right. I
And-
fucking hate the Eagles. I fucking hate the Giants, and I especially hate the Giants even more because Malik Neighbors. Fuck you, Malik Neighbors. Wish my goddamn
Bro is
first
going
place
to
because
hate
Malik-
watch this
Malik-
game.
Malik Neighbors is listening to the podcast, so say whatever you want to say.
Fuck. Anyways.
Hey, he joined the torn ACL club.
Anyway,
Motherfucker.
But
Anyway.
all right. So the next game that we got for you to pick, Jimmy.
Sunday morning in London. Broncos
Denver?
Jets.
Yeah,
I already
in
know what he's gonna
London.
say. I'm typing.
Oh.
it's in London.
Fuck.
It's not the only one in London, right?
It is
No, it's
not.
No, it's the
I know.
only game in London this week.
Oh, this week? Yeah, next
Oh.
week is
Next
Minnesota.
week is the final London game.
Minnesota.
Then-
No,
I gotta take the Broncos.
Yeah.
the Broncos.
that's a
Okay,
fair pick.
I mean,
All right.
Rams.
yes, the Jets have looked good, but they're
So-
fucking 0-5.
Skylar, the next team that I got here for him to pick is Carolina versus Dallas.
Well, we know who he's taking.
No, we don't, because he's not gonna just pick.
We're gonna
his
come
favorite.
back to that one.
No.
Do the
Pick.
Jimmy Johnson line right now.
Fucking kill yourself, bud. Jesus Christ.
Okay, now
Um,
I have next game I
so,
have up
alright,
is
no.
Rams.
No, he's gonna give his pick.
Oh, okay.
No, fuck
that's good.
off, Scott. Shut your fucking piss flaps.
Hey, easy killer.
So,
Beating up on a poor Canadian.
Fuck you.
yeah, exactly. I will. Anyways,
Just like the Yankees.
What's the score?
nothing specific.
I don't know.
Nothing
Continue, Jimmy.
specific. See, I like how
Still
Carolina's
2-1.
looked.
Shh.
I like how
Yes.
Carolina's looked, but last few weeks, give me Dallas.
No, you are you're.
How
at home
about
or
them
whatever.
Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys, boy?
I will
Both of
say,
you can
if
fuck
you guys
yourselves.
have not watched the new Cowboys doc on Netflix, please, for the love of God, go watch it. That is awesome.
I plan on getting to it right after I you finish up watching this paint dry real quick.
No, seriously, it is honestly really fucking good. But
Hard pass.
All right,
Rams or Ravens?
Rams. Okay, hold on. Rams if Lamar does not start.
That's where we differ.
we have to lock it in now, though, my friend. We have to go off what we have in this current moment.
Okay, at this current moment, Lamar Jackson's fucking me in the ass in fantasy, so give me the Rams.
Deal. Okay.
Fuck.
Cardinals, Colts.
Cardinals, Colts. Cardinals coming off of a pretty bad loss to the worst team in football, Tennessee Titans.
Allegedly.
The Colts are a 7-point favorite in this game, by the way.
That's
Give
it.
me Danny Dollars.
How are they only a 7-point favorite in this football game? That's unreal.
Don't ask me
Give
how.
me Danny Dallas.
I am
Yeah.
interested to see your take for this one. Seahawks, Jaguars.
Oh, I know the answer. I got mine.
Ethan knows what I'm gonna say.
I think
'Cause
I do.
he knows how I feel.
I think I do.
Give me the blonde prince himself, Trevor
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Unfortunate.
I can just imagine opening Jimmy's phone and the one favorited video is that video of Trevor Lawrence in that
Yes.
volleyball uniform.
Oh, I've argued with Jimmy so much about that man. Jimmy is an absolute homer for
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, and I don't know why.
I
All right, so the
have
next game,
I have
Arizona.
Chargers Dolphins. We already talked
Oh.
about that one.
Oh, shut the fuck up. All right.
Chargers Dolphins. Mike McDaniels.
The
should've
battle
been
of injured.
fired. Yeah, literally. Mike McDaniels should have been fired fucking years ago. I think you know what my pick is here.
I think I do too.
Give me the fucking Chargers.
Browns Steelers.
Browns Steelers. Fuck the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Steelers.
I knew that one was coming.
Yeah,
Patriots
just
Saints.
fight you. Pats. Give me the Pats all day.
Yeah.
Give me the Pats all day. My guy Drake
yeah.
May.
Oh my god, we've got a
Yeah.
tank bowl. Raiders Titans. Oh, but get your
Raiders,
TVs turned on
Titans.
for this, baby.
Bang,
Tank
4
Bowl!
Kicked off on Fox.
America's game of the week.
Man,
It actually,
players are
it
gonna look
actually
like
is
college
America's
girls after
game of
visiting-
the week.
man, these
It's the
quarterbacks,
only Fox game in the late window.
Skylar, these quarterbacks are gonna look like college girls after they visit either Broadway or Las Vegas. Who's the
Dude.
battle of whose O-line can go to Chili's first?
Right, the dente.
They are. They're just gonna snap the ball. The offensive line for both teams, every snap just runs the opposite
Oh.
direction.
Oh boys.
It
bad
literally
news,
is
I
like
don't-
Houston's O-line the other day where Stroud got sacked in like half a second.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Jimmy.
Well, there's no option for the pace car here, so
Real.
I'm gonna say I hope both teams fucking lose.
Exactly.
I almost
So-
spit out my water when you said I can't bet on the pace car.
Dude, oh my god, if I could bet on the fucking pace car for this game, I would.
I agree.
For the easiest victory in the world. All right.
So that's Jimmy's pick. No one wins.
Yeah, fucking Tom.
America
Null and
loses.
void.
Yeah,
America loses.
Yeah, alright.
Winner tank. I'm gonna put the Raiders in because they're in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Then we've got.
San Francisco, Tampa Bay.
Oh man. Give me the Bucks.
How about them Bucks?
Give me the Bucks. I
Uh,
like Baker Mayfield.
how could you not like Baker Mayfield? Bengals, Packers.
Bengals, Packers.
As
I
much
mean,
as you
Joe
hate them, you gotta
Flacco.
pick them.
Joe Flacco, proven vet behind the world's worst offensive lineman. Dude, they couldn't stop a fucking nosebleed.
Very much.
Like, Jesus Christ. You guys fucking suck. Like, you can't find five fat guys to defend one guy. Like, come on. The fuck? I hate the Packers. I hate the Bengals. Fuck both of them. Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers with that defense, man. Dude, they're just going to shit all over them. That
Okay.
O-line, dude, they're going to crumble harder than the Berlin Wall. All right? Plain and simple.
Okay, we have a massive one on Sunday Night Football. Lions, Chiefs. Who do you got?
America wins.
I know who I'm taking for this game.
America wins because go Lions.
All right, Monday night doubleheader. First game, Bills, Falcons. Who do we got?
Bills.
Oh my.
Late
That was
game,
quick.
Bears, Commanders.
The pace car.
Pace car.
Correct
They both
answer.
fucking suck. Both teams fucking suck. Simple as that.
I've literally already written in your answer knowing what it's going to be.
What's my answer then?
It's not going to be the Bears. I know that much.
No, I am picking the Bears. I
Really?
am going to pick the
He
Bears.
hates the Commanders. He's a Dallas fan.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Oh
Dude,
my God, where have you been? Are you not listening?
God, fucking
All right,
spell.
Skylar, write his notes down. It's my turn. Ask me. Just fuck God, get it over.
All
Yeah,
right,
I got it,
Eagles,
I got
Giants.
it.
Let's go.
Eagles, Giants. Give me Saquon Barkley and friends.
All right,
Power
now
of
we've
Eagles
got
friendship.
Denver Jets,
Denver,
Dallas Carolina,
Carolina,
Baltimore LA,
LA,
New England New Orleans,
New England,
Arizona Indy,
Indy,
Seattle Jacksonville,
Jacksonville,
Chargers Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Or sorry, I said that one wrong. Injury Bowl.
Yes. Dolphins.
Pittsburgh versus Garbage.
Thanks.
Garbage.
Hey!
Whoa. Okay. The Nobody Wins Bowl.
Tennessee.
San Fran Tampa.
Tampa.
Cincinnati Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Lions Chiefs.
Lions.
Bills Falcons.
Bills.
Thought about that one.
I did think about that one.
Bears and Commies.
Commies.
All right, sick. Skylar.
All right,
Eagles Giants.
Eagles.
Skylar's writing
E-L,
it down,
G-L,
Jimmy.
E-L,
Denver
E-East.
Jets.
Denver Jets. Yeah, I agree.
All right, Dallas Carolina.
How about them Cowboys?
Rams Ravens.
We are going with the Rams.
Pats and Saints.
I'd much rather have Drake May than Spencer Rattler.
I don't blame you there one bit. Cardinals, Colts.
Give me the king of the dirt, Danny Dimes.
All right. Seattle, Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Ooh, okay. Trash versus Pittsburgh.
I'm picking against my own team. I'm picking the Steelers.
Wow, I did not see that one coming.
It's just the truth, if I'm being honest with myself.
That's fair enough. Injury Bowl.
Injury Bowl. I'm gonna go Chargers. And
Nobody Wins Bowl.
Tank Bowl. Give me. Oh, see, I want to pick the Raiders, but I just don't know how stupid Geno's gonna be.
Yes.
I'll take Tennessee. That's what my gut's telling me.
Tampa, San Fran.
Part of me. You guys know I'm a Niners number 2, but I'm gonna take Tampa. Packers, obviously. And we all are going to take the Detroit Lions on NFL Week 6 Sunday Night Football. I'm going to take the Bills over the Falcons in the ATL. And we're going to rock the Commies over the Bears.
Sick.
All right, fellas. Well, let's recap some NASCAR action, shall we?
All right, let's start this off. I got a real banger of a question to start off with.
Please.
Ready, fellas? If he can continue getting top 10s on 1.5 mile ovals and being as high up as he has been in the short tracks, Shane Van Gisbergen will make it to the round of 8 next year.
If he continues to figure out the ovals, for sure.
If there are still playoffs next year. But
I have a feeling it's
there's
going to
not-
be a 3-3-4, personally.
if there's not playoffs and he still wins 5-6 races a year and finishes top 10 the other 30 races, he's still going to finish top 5 in points.
I personally think with the format, they're going to get rid of the main thing that everybody hates about this, which is the winner take all one race finale. If it naturally comes to one, like a bunch of drivers in a one race finale is awesome. Like 1992 is awesome. 2011 was awesome.
Yeah, but 2011 wasn't natural either.
Guys, I'm a
Tony-
Tony
he
Stewart
ne-
fan. Let me have this one.
So is his
Hey,
mother, but
guys,
she agrees.
Hey. Just want to interrupt real quick.
No.
We just want to say congratulations to Ryan and Heather Priest on the birth of their second child.
A male child, the next
Yes.
Ryan Priest Cup Series champion, junior. Yes,
Yep.
that's true. He'll be racing in the Stafford Street Stocks next year.
Let's go,
Yep.
Ryan.
Racing for in the Aaron Fleming's car because Aaron Fleming's got banned. Probably, I don't know.
I don't know, he's a douche.
Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah. So SVG legit contender next year. I think we can all agree. On that. He's running top. He ran top 10 at Kansas. He can run top 10 at every mile and a half. So
the day he gets a win at the oval and an oval is the day we should all think, holy
it'll
shit,
happen next year. It'll happen next year.
Yeah, I have confidence in that.
I do. I think it'll happen next year. I don't have much doubt in that. He's better than Ambrose, and Ambrose came close many, many times. So, well, you just talked about Ryan. He's in my notes, man. We've got 3 races left, and I honestly, they're all 3 races he could go out and win. But Ryan Priest's first full year with the Roush Fenway team. Skylar's a Ryan Priest hater. Me and Jimmy are not
I am
Ryan
not
Priest
a
haters.
Ryan Priest hater. I just think
Jimmy,
Briscoe is
shut
better
the
than
fuck up.
Priest.
He is definitely not in the stats. You know, the fact that Ryan Priest is running the 60 car and he's running the 19. Any of his top 5s are more impressive than either of Briscoe's next gen 2 heavy can't pass wins. Me and Jimmy also have both watched Ryan race a lot of other race cars. Only seen Chase Briscoe run something not a cup car once, and he sucked at it. So, yeah,
Okay, whatever
I'd like
you
to see
boys
Chase
say.
Briscoe get in a late model and run as good as Ryan.
Maybe someday. Time will tell.
Not in this life. Anyway, Ryan Priest, his first year, 32 races in, he's got 3 top 5s, 1 pole, 25 lead lap finishes. He's got an average finish of 16th, which versus where that fucking Roush team was a couple years ago, it's fantastic. He's and his thing is he doesn't qualify well, right? So all these finishes you see out of him, he's grinding it. He's driving up through the field, making the car better on days when he is not fast in stage 1. They always find a way to end up fast in stage 2. He has been arguably, if Shane Van Gisbergen didn't exist, Ryan Priest would have been the fastest car at multiple road course races this year.
Mexico City stands out to me.
He's shown up in that team, and the finishes might not prove it because they qualify better, but in my opinion, he's completely shown up Chris Buescher. Like,
yeah.
It
Brad
brings into
Keselowski
question
for sure.
It brings into question if Chris Buescher's that good just because of the equipment. It really does. Because I'm trying to find Buescher's finishing here. Hold on. So Chris Buescher, he's only 2.5 spots better than Ryan on average finish. But again, they have the same amount of lead lap finishes. It's just he qualifies better. That's just it. And Ryan would have had another top 5, but he got disqualified.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think me and Jimmy's opinions on this are quite clear. Ryan has been a phenomenal driver. He'd be like 10th, 9th in points right now in the Winston format. Ryan Priest is a true race car driver, and there's a valid argument to say he's the last real race car driver in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Agreed.
So that's our fanboying about Ryan Priest. I think he's done phenomenal this year. He's exceeded my expectations.
So currently the top 15 in the Winston Cup standings from top to bottom would be Christopher Bell at number 1, then Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, Ryan Priest, Alex Bowman, Bubba Wallace, and Ty Gibbs.
Yeah. So he's ahead of a lot of, quote unquote fast people.
What amazes me is Josh Berry is 27th.
doesn't amaze me.
He had the one win, and then he's been kind of
He's been hit or miss.
there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about, like you said, all those points formats, but you know who'd be kind of screwed if it really was the Winston format? That 5 car. Since the double, Kyle Larson's look pedestrian, really. Like, since the double, he hasn't. He's ruined the best driver in the world debate. Let's be honest.
And then
Through
some.
through mistakes and through his own just shortcomings as a driver, he's just not held up his end of the deal. I don't know what's going on in that team. We're seeing a lot more of Kyle Larson doing what he did to Ryan Preece at the dirt race a few years ago. When Kyle Larson, I've had this hot take, Jimmy, you weren't on here at this point. I don't know if I said it on or off air. There is only one dirt racer that's coming to the Cup Series. So when I look at dirt races, I think of Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, and Kyle Larson. Those are the guys. Only one of them has true racecraft, and that's Christopher Bell, because Christopher Bell raced super late models for a while.
Chris Bell.
But the rest of them, I mean, look at Briscoe and Reddick. They have a history of wrecking people when they get in situations where they got to make a pass for the lead. Kyle Larson, I said it before, he just gets tired of racing people, so he wrecks them. And he's doing that a lot more lately. How long before people are just done taking his shit? Like, when are people going to start pushing Kyle? Chase Elliott does it. Like, Kyle Larson, I don't see how he can continue to run the way he's running and not winning and continue to this is talking about him running into his teammates. Like, inhibiting Hendrick drivers from winning races. Like, how much longer is that going to last? Because Chase Elliott has won 2 races this year, right? Which you say that's not a lot. That's the same amount of wins as William Byron. But Elliott's run better.
Oh, in my opinion, Elliott's put together a much better season than Byron.
Well, then I guess I'll exit these out, and this will transition beautifully into. I read Jimmy off my list. It's just a plain question. Is Chase Elliott back to being the top guy at Hendrick Motorsports? I think the answer is yes. I think he's finally fully healed from his injury. I think he's finally figuring back out the advancements of this car that had really developed for a whole year without him. I think he's got the handle on him all, and I think on any given week, he's got the same pace as Kyle Larson, except Chase Elliott doesn't wreck. He doesn't do stupid shit. And when the moment presents itself, like with Denny at Kansas, he takes it. He's my championship pick. And it's for a reason. I don't know if you have either of you have different opinions on who the leader of Hendrick Motors. I think we can all agree who the worst of the 4 is, but who do we think's top dog?
It's obviously between Larson and Elliott at this point.
I agree.
I mean, after this weekend, Larson was right there ahead with or right behind Elliott at Kansas the whole time, and Larson was.
But he didn't win.
Larson was one of the only guys who could challenge SVG last Sunday.
I think challenge is an optimistic word. I think SVG still beat him by 15. He beat him by 15 seconds.
Yeah, because they also made an extra pit stop. They did pit with like 8 laps to go.
He beat him. Yeah, he had to try to, or else he wasn't going to beat him. Shane, I think people have the wrong conception of Shane on what he does on these road courses. He's not like Connor Zilch. He's not going to go out there and he's not going to run a second faster than you every lap of the race. He's going to make his tires last 10 laps longer than yours and completely dust you at the end of the run. And that's what he's done every race. It's looked close. Ty Gibbs and him at Mexico City, largest winning margin in the next gen car. Hey, tight with Michael McDowell at the Chicago Star. He wins by 10 seconds again.
Yeah, no, he makes his
Watkins Glen.
Last.
Ryan Blaney. Oh, Blaney's got the speed. He's gonna challenge. Ah, there goes Shane again. And it did it this weekend. When I thought Larson was gonna wreck him, and I expected it because Larson's not gonna beat him any other way. And that like I said, the greatest driver debate. How does Larson expect us to believe he's faster than Max Verstappen when he ain't even faster than Shane Van Gisbergen? like, am I wrong in saying that?
Okay, this adds to our topic. I just seen this pop up on my phone. William Byron is 100 overall in the new NASCAR 25.
I can see why. It's not like William Byron's a bad driver. At any of the other teams other than like Joe Gibbs, he's the best guy. He just has the misfortune that
I would have put him at 95 myself. 100 is a bit much.
I don't think there's anyone that deserves to be 100. Really.
Facts.
I think Byron is a really good driver. I just think he has the misfortune that his teammates are Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. I think he gets pushed to the back. They also haven't run good this year. Like, they won the 500, not necessarily off of merit.
They somehow won the regular season points championship.
That's because he didn't wreck.
Pretty much.
Because he didn't wreck. And he won Iowa off strategy. But he's been kind of absent, I don't get why he's 100 overall. Also, Skylar, are we able to play this game the 10th now? Is that what I'm seeing?
Apparently I can't play it till the 11th of November because of PC, but
oh, well, anyway, I'll let you know how it is.
Please.
Yeah, Jimmy's a William Byron fan. Jimmy, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you there. He's won the 500, won Iowa, and then he's just rest of the time he's just kind of been there.
He's there.
I like Byron. He's a good dude.
Top 10. He's just there.
I will give Byron some credit.
He's very consistent.
But I will say Byron deserves some credit for that Loudon race in particular. I expected absolutely nothing out of him that day, and the fact he came from third was actually really impressive in my opinion.
No, I expected. I mean, he did good at Gateway, and Loudon and Gateway are pretty similar in terms of turns 3 in both tracks. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Hendrick overall was good that day.
But yeah, all in all, they were pretty good. That was probably the best Loudon race I've seen from Hendrick in a very long time. But
worst I've seen from Gibbs.
Definitely, I expected Gibbs to be a lot better that weekend.
I mean, who do we think's top dog at Gibbs?
Bell.
Yeah, I agree.
Bell or Hamlin, and I'm leaning Bell.
I think Bell's the all-around best driver in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Oh, 100%.
I have to agree.
Yeah, I think if we go to any track, Christopher Bell's the favorite to win. I am getting to a point where I wonder how much his crew chief is holding him back.
Yeah. Well,
I'm wondering how long that should continue. Because he won. How many races has he won this year? Has he won 4? Has he won one since he won the All-Star race?
Yeah, he won Bristol.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes. So he's won 4 races this year. But he should have won more. Well, if you count the All-Star race.
No. He won Oh wait, no, that was Chastain. I'm thinking 24. Never mind.
What?
Bell won Atlanta.
Yeah, no, he won the Coke 600 last year.
Coda, the All-Star race, and the Bristol Night race.
Yeah, that's all different types of racetracks. So, yeah, Christopher Bell, he is the best in the Cup Series.
Yeah, he's literally won on a different type of track every single time.
Yeah,
you could somewhat compare Wilkesboro and Bristol, but
I think
not really. I agree.
No, I think North Wilkesboro is its own beast. But we're talking about Toyota, right? Like, where do we even begin with Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick?
I think the lawsuit has hung over that team's head the whole season, and it's got the best of them.
What has happened to Tyler Reddick? Because it's not like Tyler Reddick was outrunning Wallace either. Wallace was the fastest all year round.
I think they started the season poor, and Reddick's had a lot of things go on in his personal life, which has affected the way he approaches his driving. And yeah, I think
He
all
can't.
in,
Yeah, well,
that's really hurt Reddick this year.
there are other people who have stuff happen that don't let it bother him. Look at Chase Briscoe.
Very
So.
true.
I don't know what's happened to that team. We'll see if they're even around next year. I just wanted to touch on them being out of the playoffs. I mean, Bubba Wallace he won the Brickyard. We were there. It was very impressive, but I expected more out of him. But he would have won Kansas. But I mean, there wasn't much he was ever going to do at the Roval. Let's be honest.
Pretty much, it's just the truth. But
He's not a road guy. Well, I don't.
Any more notes you want to add, good sir?
Oh, I got more notes. Yeah.
Okay. Fire away.
Few more points. Connor Zilic. What do we expect out of him next year?
2 wins and maybe, if it's the current format, around a 12 elimination.
Now here's the question: do those wins come on an oval or on a road course?
One of them is going to be on a road course for sure. I have a feeling it's going to be Watkins Glen myself.
Yes. Shane can't seem to beat him at Watkins Glen.
Yeah,
like he's got real issues.
Yeah, well,
Watkins
the thing
Glen
with
seems to be
Zilch is
Connor's
if
playground.
he wins Watkins Glen, he'll win until he goes to victory lane because they probably won't even let his ass in there.
Probably not.
Yeah, he wouldn't even get out of the car. He'd be too traumatized.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I think he'll win a race at each. I don't know where he'll win at an oval. Probably Dover. But
that's the All-Star race.
Oh shit. Fuck. Kansas, Vegas, one of the two.
I could see him being sick at Vegas, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I expect Connor Zilic to make it to the round of 12. I expect all the Trackhouse cars to have multiple wins. That's it. I just wanted to touch on Connor. I mean, what we expect out of him. I think it's all pretty concise. I'd like a success, like a exemplary season's 2 wins. I think what I expect out of him is to at least contend for wins and road courses and run top 15 at ovals, and that's about what we want from him.
Pretty much.
Well, I have 2 that aren't necessarily racing and 1 that is racing, so we'll get to the one that's racing. Harrison Burton's out at AM Racing.
Yeah, I only just heard about this when I was eating dinner before I hopped on the call.
So,
I was like, damn.
I'm confused about this. I think it shows that AM Racing's committed to making money, not winning races.
Pretty much.
Harrison Burton would have won them races next year.
Well, Harrison even brought funding, is the crazy part.
Yeah, I don't know where Harrison's going next year. He could be going back to Cup. I don't know for who, though. Actually, it depends on if Austin Cindric gets the boot or not. But anyway,
do you really think they bring him back into the Penske pipeline, though?
Yes.
I don't know if Roger.
They rushed him. They rushed him. Let's just be honest here. Harrison Burton was a phenomenal talent. They rushed him.
I agree.
That's it.
Yeah.
They build his confidence back up. He's proven it this year. He can win. He's a winner. He's a wheel man. That 21 car was not the right fit for him. There are other fits. I'd even like to see him in that Rick Ware car full time.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate that for him. I would honestly see him. I would like to see him part-time with Rick Ware and get a ride with, like, I don't know, Ryan Sieg Racing and Xfinity and take them to the playoffs.
Well, what about Daniel Suarez? Because Justin Haley's starting to run good enough now that I don't think you can justify replacing him with him.
Oh, I seen a clip that Suarez said that he was going to announce what he's doing within the next month. I couldn't tell you what that is, to be honest. I really don't know.
If they replace Haley with Suarez, it won't be performance-based reasons.
It would be commercial-based reasons.
Yes, absolutely. Same way Checo Perez held on to his seat for that long.
And coming back to Cadillac.
Exactly.
I will talk about F1 in a little little bit because we'll briefly
Yeah,
touch on
there's
how Singapore was and our podium predictions between me and Ethan. But how do you boys who do you boys think will be the better record at the end of the year at Cadillac? Bottas or Perez?
Valtteri. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, Valtteri. I think so. I think he got the shaft being next to Lewis all those years.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Well, so we touched on it in release date, like the NASCAR game. What is it? Like, I know I've pre-ordered it. Skylar's pre-ordered it. Where do we expect this to rank? I mean, I expect it to be better than all of the Heat games. I think that's a fair expectation.
I honestly, man, I've been too disappointed in NASCAR games in the last however many
Yeah,
years. I'm
but
just
this is iRacing.
I
It's different,
literally
man.
have no expectations.
It's different. This is iRacing.
I don't want to get my hopes too high.
Listen, iRacing has so much more data on the NASCAR side of things than they do on the World of Outlaws, and me and Jimmy both have countless hours in both World of Outlaws games.
Very
So
true. I am expecting this game to be fairly similar to like a NASCAR 15 with different aspects,
really, I expect
honestly.
it to be the best NASCAR game we've got in my lifetime.
Hey, I guess we'll find out on Friday.
I think iRacing. I think people are getting a little bit wigged out that the graphics aren't as good as the F1 game. But what they need to realize is they're using other parts of iRacing's engine too. You know, the super realistic handling format.
That you love to talk about whenever we're on iRacing.
I'm just Jimmy, what do you think? I mean, I have the utmost faith in iRacing to make this a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I like iRacing. It's awesome, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it.
There's
I
a
just
1000% reason to have faith. It's just I
I
want
have
to play
faith.
it before I make a judgment.
I
Well, we
have
also
faith, but the thing is, though, is that I'm gonna watch some videos on it and whatnot before I purchase the game myself.
But here's the thing.
Hocevar is actually streaming it right now.
I know, but here's the thing. They have access to all the old NASCAR stuff because they bought the company. Monster Games. It's I don't know. I think if they could make a successful World of Outlaws game, I think they can make a NASCAR game. They got the feeling of a 410 sprint car down. I feel like they can get the feeling of a Craftsman truck down.
I think so too. But time will tell. I have high hopes, but I don't want to let them out. That's pretty much how I feel.
That's fair, I guess. I think that's fair.
But any more points to add?
Yep. We're going back to 750 at non-mile ovals. Mile and a half
Step in the
ovals.
right direction. Keyword
Yeah.
step.
Yeah, I think that's the key word. Now here's a caveat to this. If the tire keeps going the way that it has been, I think it'll fix it. But that's if.
I think
If
it'll be a very
Goodyear
good
can continue.
combination because the key thing about this too is that it's only on a mile and a half and under,
Yeah,
or road courses.
right. That's how it was before.
I think honestly, boys, like I think Loudon could be even better next year with this change. I know we're all big Loudon stands,
So here's the thing, right? Like I know why they keep talking about cutting Loudon. I don't know why they want to cut Loudon though. Like I don't.
They're gonna piss off a lot of people in the Northeast if they do that.
I genuinely don't think they will. I think Jimmy will agree. They've had more than enough opportunities to cut Loudon off.
Yeah, if there's anyone's take I want to hear on this, it's Jimmy's.
Do you agree, Jimmy?
Yeah, they will piss a lot of people off, including myself.
Well, no, I'm talking about like if they really were going to cut Loudon, there have been way better chances for them to do it in the past than they have.
Oh hell yeah! Way more chances.
Yeah, I don't think that NASCAR is going to get rid of New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think
Like,
they
what would
would.
Marcus Smith cut it for? Does he want another Roval at Texas or some stupid shit?
No. That's the thing, right? It's like people keep talking about Loudon leaving. It's like, cool, but where are we going?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to cut it for Dover?
No.
Why? No, they're not cutting it for
The
Dover.
only half valuable reason I can think of is if SMI buys Nashville Fairgrounds and renovates the hell out of it.
Okay, then take away a Martinsville day. I don't understand what the obsession is with running there twice a year. Genuinely. There is not a single track on the calendar that warrants 2 dates.
Could you imagine the attendance at Martinsville if it was a 1-date racetrack?
Right. So here's the thing, right? I've made this point. I'm going to make it again. Look at this, okay? Think about it this way. And the excuse is, oh, well, we need super speedways. We have 3. That's 3 races we could have. You have Daytona to start the year off, Dega to end the season, the regular season, and something in the middle. Or better yet, you make the regular season finale at Atlanta.
That's what I want. I want Daytona to be
And
back
you
on
put
4th of
and
July.
you put Dega somewhere right in the middle of that, right in the middle of this regular season, and there's no super speedways in the playoffs, which I don't see the issue with that.
I like Talladega in the fall though. I prefer the Talladega fall race over the spring race myself.
I don't like super speedways in the playoffs.
I think with considering the sport we're in, we need at least one. I don't like it in the round of 8, but
see, needs the funny word that's been going around. NASCAR is one of the only motorsports that wants to try to do everything, and it's killing them. If they just double down, run a full season points format, runs a lot of short track races with a high horsepower, I guarantee you they'll see an uptick in fans. I guarantee it. But they so badly want to be like Formula One. Why?
we're not Formula One. We are America. We are NASCAR.
Oh, we are America.
I
Yeah,
want
not
to
you.
be America.
Yeah, well,
Too bad.
that sucks for you.
Luckily, my passport takes me there.
Anyway. I don't know. We gotta figure out more about Loudon. We've got to wait and see if we got 2 camping spots this year because I'm buying a camper. It's either going to be one from up north or there's literally an RV dealership at the end of my road. So I might just say screw it, and not buy a hideout and buy. It's called a Sunlight. So and we'll talk about this on here because I'm sure we'll talk about when Loudon comes up, James. And Skylar.
For sure.
The one I'm looking at, it's got a full-size bed up front, and it's got 2 bunks. Jimmy, the bunk on the bottom is like slightly... It's narrower, but the thing about the one on top is it actually has like supports, so it's not just screwed into the wall. And it's got a shelf right by it with like US's. The floor plan's a lot better. It's a lot more convenient, so I think I'm going to buy the one at the end of the road. That one's still got, you can walk on the roof even though we're not going to. It's got an AC unit. It's got a 20,000 BTU heater. It's got shower, toilet. It's got places to store shit. It's got that. So if we don't use that bottom bunk, we can turn that bottom bunk into a couch. Yeah. Rather than go up north and buy a 20-foot long one that I would have to drive 2 hours to get worked on and really just be a pain in my ass. And yeah, I'll get that camper cleaned out too at some point. But
that camper, site of
yeah,
champions.
Well, that's where you guys are gonna stay next year. We're renting that out to you. All we're gonna make you cover is, well, our camping site fees.
Deal.
Yeah.
You're paying for both camping sites. Congratulations, Skylar.
Bruh.
It's cheaper than
A
a hotel, and it's gonna be a lot more comfortable than tent camping.
Valid.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway.
Hopefully, we'll chat a little about the plans. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna talk about it, tell people to come visit. So what me and Jimmy want to do for a setup next year is we want 2 campsites. We want both of them pull throughs or one of them pull throughs so we can have the campers facing each other. And then we can park the vehicles off to the side, of course, or up in the overflow lot. My truck will stay down there. Whatever Jimmy uses will probably go to the overflow lot. Thatcher's truck will go to the overflow lot. And then we'll have basically 2 full campsites to work with for all of us. All of us. So we don't have to like finagle around shit. We can have fires, we can have the tent, the pop, like the canopy up, and yeah. It's gonna be a real sophisticated setup we have next year. Hopefully. Now we're gonna get 2 campsites, like that's happening. But correct me if I'm wrong, Jimmy. One of those campsites could also be multiple rows down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a chance we don't get them right next to each other. Either way,
Is what it is.
the bigger spot is me and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
None taken. All good.
Good. Yeah, Loudon's what?
10
11
months
August
away.
is not even 10 months, guys. It's 8.
What? No.
January, February,
It's
March,
10, you
April, May,
dumbass.
June, July, August. Yeah, no, it is. Damn. 10 months.
Come to New Hampshire, guys. That's the main.
You
memo here.
should come to New Hampshire. It is the best race every year that I go to. Sorry, Stafford. Sorry, actually, not sorry, Thunder Road. I go to Thunder Road because it's close. Late models are okay. Sorry to Thompson.
Mod
Monadnock.
country.
I enjoy Loudon more than anything else. It's just how it is, The only race close to it's the Spring Sizzler.
Yep.
Yep. And we'll be camping at that too. So if anyone's out at the Sizzler, come say hi. Where are we camping? We're camping at both Stafford races. We're camping at the Milk Bowl, Lime Rock. Yeah, we're going to Lime Rock Park, potentially Watkins Glen, New Hampshire. I want to do the Star Classic, the Oxford 250. I think
To be
that's
honest,
it.
we could do that with you boys. It's the weekend after Loudon.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Yes.
The 250? They announced? When did they announce that?
I just googled
They
it.
haven't.
They haven't?
I just searched 2026 Oxford Plains 250. It said the 53rd Oxford 250 weekend scheduled for August 28th through 30th, 2026.
So they did change it. Yeah, I mean,
That's gonna
Yeah.
be a long
yeah,
2 weeks.
we'll talk about that because that's going to entail Jimmy's got to drive his camper all the way to Oxford Plains Speedway. So
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll talk about that more when we get there. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add there, Big E?
There's nothing going on this winter. Chili Bowl. That's right, Chili Bowl people. That's right, Jimmy. We forgot about the Chili Bowl almost.
Yep. This upcoming weekend is Thompson World Series.
Yeah, modifieds are where it's at. That's all that's important there.
Yep.
What other races? The Snowball Derby. No, shut up. Stop
Haunted
it.
100 is coming up in a couple weeks time.
That's all right. Oh yeah, that weekend. Me, Skylar, and Jimmy will be in Gillette at the Patriots game. Me and Skylar will be at M&T Stadium for the Celtics Cleveland game that Wednesday.
TD Garden.
TD Garden, whatever the fuck it's called, in Boston.
I'm shipping up.
Myself
to
and
Boston.
Skylar will be at Seekonk Speedway for Haunted 100 day
Yep.
before the Patriots game, and then we're coming back to get Ethan.
No, I'm driving, but okay.
Close enough.
Yeah. It's been an odd fall, but
Yeah.
Anyways, boys, we're gonna quickly wrap up this NASCAR segment real quick. So basically, all I want to quickly mention here is that the Roval was the cutoff race for both the Xfinity and the Cup Series race, but we're going to touch on the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs first, as it was their first race of the round of 8. Corey Heim locked himself into the next round. He caps off his 10th win of the season. He is now locked into the championship 4, and the playoffs for the Truck Series heading into Talladega next weekend currently stands as Tyler Ankrum and Daniel Hemrick +2. Rajah Caruth is 1 to the good, followed by Lane Riggs 1 down, Ty Majeski 2 down, Grant Enfinger and Caden Honeycutt 4 down. Heading into Las Vegas, the Xfinity Series points have reset. Connor Zilisch has a 57-point advantage over the cut line to the cut line after his big win at the Roval. Justin Allgaier, 24 points above the cut line, followed by Brandon Jones, Sam Mayer +2, Jesse Love down by 2, Sammy Smith out by 7 after his heroic clutch moment at the Roval. Carson Quapple out by 11, and Sheldon Creed.
No, hold on.
It was more lucky.
No, Sammy Smith does not get any praise because the exact amount.
Sammy Heemeyer.
Yeah,
You had
the
him as
exact
a
amount.
suck pick.
The exact amount that he got in by is how many points that he cost Taylor Gray at Martinsville.
What goes around comes around. It should have went the other way around.
Well, it didn't, because NASCAR never does anything. They bitch and complain about it, but they never do anything because no one in the tower has any balls. So
Woo NASCAR, but eliminated from the Xfinity Series playoffs. Who was it? Austin Hill, Taylor Gray. Who else? Ethan, you'll know better. I can't remember for sure.
Yep.
Who were the other two?
The other two that got eliminated?
Yeah, from the Xfinity.
Oh Jesus! Let me look. Let me do my little thingy here. Man, who did?
Oh, Nick Sanchez and Harrison Burton.
Yes. Unfortunate for those guys. I didn't expect anything out of them anyway.
But heading into Las Vegas for the Cup Series playoffs, when we said goodbye to Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, oh my God, who else? Ross Chastain after his whatever you want to call it move on the final lap. Do we want to talk about that, or do we want to?
Not really. There's nothing to talk about.
Playoffs manufacture dumb moments like this. So we said at the Roval, we said goodbye to Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, and Austin Cindric. Unfortunately for them, their championship hopes are over. Heading into Las Vegas, Denny Hamlin is +8 to the cut line. Ryan Blaney is +6. Kyle Larson, William Byron +4. Christopher Bell out by 4. The Chases, Elliott and Briscoe are out by 14. And Joey Logano is out by 24 till he wins Las Vegas inevitably and wins his way into the next round because woo NASCAR.
It's not much point making the championship picks until this weekend, I think.
Pretty much. Let's go to the results real quick. I'll quickly brief on the results. My race pick to win in the truck race, Corey Heim did get the job done, and my sleeper pick, Brent Cruz, came home in second. Gio Ruggiero, Rajah Caruth, and Connor Zilisch rounded out the top 5, followed by Josh Bilicki, Grant Enfinger, Ty Majeski, Tyler Ankrum, and Connor Mosack. In the Xfinity Series and Cup Series was where Ethan's 2 picks came out to shine, as Connor Zilisch won the Xfinity race at the Charlotte Roval. Austin Green, how about that, with a big second place? Sammy Smith, Kaz Grala, Connor Mosack, Jeb Burton, William Sawalich, Justin Allgaier, Nick Sanchez, and Christian Eckes rounded at the top 10. And in the Cup Series, it was SVG getting the job done over Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Michael McDowell, Ryan Preece, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, AJ Allmendinger, and Tyler Reddick. So, boys, we have for this Xfinity and Cup Series weekend at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What are the races called as I look for it on the schedule? I know it's the South Point 400 for the Cup Series race, and if my internet will ever work correctly, we have the Focused Health 302 Saturday night in Las Vegas. As our pick points currently stand, obviously it's Jimmy's debut in the series, so he currently sits on 0 points. I sit at 33 total points, while Ethan sits at 35. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Jimmy, and I would like to know, Mr. Barrett, who is going to be your sleeper, suck, and win pick for the Focused Health 302 Saturday night in the Xfinity Series?
I think Jimmy's power went out.
Is he out of the lobby?
Yeah, he's out of the lobby. I think his power went out. It's raining pretty hard around these parts, so
Oh, okay.
he'll be sitting at
I'll
0 for another weekend.
I'll
He'll be
text him and get his picks.
Yeah, he'll be sitting at 0 for a little while, but I'll give you my picks. I'll give you mine right now. I'm gonna just pull up the drivers here. Pull up the entry list for the Cup Series. All right, for the Cup Series. Give me Christopher Bell as the winner.
Hey, you're leading, so I get to go first, okay? Jimmy says power blinked and I'm
Pussy.
exhausted.
Yeah, you'll have that sometimes. Yeah, go ahead, I guess.
I'll let Jimmy go first. He's typing. But if Connor and Priest sleeper? I don't know, man. I wish Jimmy would just rejoin the Discord for like 5 minutes. But
Yeah, it happens.
okay, so Jimmy is going to take, I guess, for the Cup Series. Who's Connor for the trucks? Connor Jones? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he even right? Or Connor Mosack, maybe?
No, it'd probably be Jones.
Okay, I guess I'll put Jones. Suck. He says he's suck is Gilliland
Fair.
for Cup. Sleeper is Priest.
Fair.
Where it says he's not typing anymore, so for the sake of this video, I'm gonna give him Bell because Bell is the favorite. I'm sorry, Ethan, but he would have been my pick as well. So, I don't know who would he take for suck pick in Xfinity. Who would you think Jimmy would take?
I don't know. Probably fucking Ryan Sieg.
Man, Sieg got like a second at Vegas not too long ago.
Potentially.
Kyle Sieg, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll give him Jeb Burton.
Yeah, that'll work.
And for his winner, let's face it, he would take Connor Zilic. That's just reality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for my sleeper suck and pick for the Xfinity race, I'll go Allgaier to win. He won the race in the spring. So I'll write that down. Justin Allgaier. Suck pick. Who should we take? I don't know. I have a feeling Taylor Gray's not gonna have a good run. Who's in the 19 this week? Not one of the Cup guys. It may be Almirola. And for a sleeper pick for... Yeah, you know what? For a second week in a row, screw it. I'm going to take William Sawalich.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready for your picks whenever, man.
Cup Series.
Or I need your Xfinity picks first, my man.
Okay. Give me Justin Allgaier. It's the winner.
Allgaier's already taken, good sir.
Eric Almirola.
Suck.
Mason Maggio.
Sleeper.
Give me. Where is he? Simair.
Okay, valid. Valid. All right. Time for my picks for the Cup Series race. All right. Sleeper. I don't know if you can call him much of a sleeper after the spring, but I am going to take Josh Berry. Suck. Who am I going to take on the suck side? That is a good question. Catherine Legg's in the race, but that I feel like that would just be brutal. I'll go. I don't know. I think maybe Eric Jones will have a bad race. And for my winner, screw it. Joey Logano. I hate to say it, but it will probably be an unfortunate reality. Ethan, fire away, good sir.
Cup Series. Give me Ryan Blaney as the winner.
Ryan Blaney to win. Okay.
Could be Denny Hamlin as my sleeper.
Okay. I don't know how the people will feel about you having Denny Hamlin as a sleeper, but
Yeah, well, we'll see. And then as my suck pick, give me JJ Yaley in the 44.
Yaley. Yeah, those are the picks to lock that in. I will add those tallies up on Monday or before we record again Wednesday next week to see what our point standings are. But yeah, as it currently stands, yeah, you lead by 2 in both NFL and NASCAR. In F1, we essentially how I do the points in F1 is 1 point for the exact spot on the podium, or 1 point for the driver on the podium, and 0 or 3 for the exact spot on the podium. We only got 1 point each. Because of Lando Norris. And yeah, that's basically F1 in a nutshell. The Singapore race sucked. Congratulations, George Russell. Max Verstappen continues to beat out McLaren. Can he continue that for the rest of the year? Time will tell. Time will tell. Any thoughts to add after the Singapore Grand Prix, good sir? None.
Max Verstappen's going to win the title. That's it.
I literally have a video to edit tomorrow about Verstappen winning the title. But
yeah, he might.
Anyway, anything else do you want to add before we end the show, good sir?
Not really.
All right.
Nope.
Then I'll hand it over to you to wrap this thing up, Mr. Host.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching episode 5 of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. I am your host, Ethan. Right beside me is our co-host, Skylar Dagley, and our third co-host that is not here anymore, Jimmy. Rest in peace, Jimmy. Power went out.
I'll say go Thunder Road for Jimmy Barrett.
Yeah, go Thunder Road. Yeehaw. Make your way out to the Thompson Speedway Motorsports Plex of good racing, I guess, tomorrow or this weekend for the Friday and Saturday show. Watch football, watch NASCAR. Don't add or subtract to the population, and have a good time, folks. See ya.
Yo, later.